Welcome back to Global Defense Zone, your ultimate destination for exploring the world's most advanced military technologies, deadly platforms, and strategic showdowns between powerful nations. If you're passionate about global defense, cutting-edge weaponry, and geopolitical rivalries, then you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's thrilling comparison, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help our channel grow and bring you more of the content you love. Your support fuels our mission to uncover the power dynamics shaping tomorrow's battlefield. Today's focus is on an emerging aerial rivalry that has captured the attention of defense analysts and aviation enthusiasts alike: the ambitious Turkish TF Kaan versus the battle-hardened Israeli F-16I Sufa. On one side, we have Turkey's next-generation stealth fighter designed to propel the nation into the elite club of countries with indigenous fifth-generation capabilities. On the other, Israel's proven multi-role F-16I Sufa, a heavily customized and combat-tested variant of the legendary American F-16 Fighting Falcon, optimized specifically for the Israel Defense Forces. This isn't just a comparison between two aircraft, it's a symbolic showdown between national defense philosophies, technological maturity, and regional power projection. Turkey's TF Kaan, previously referred to as TFX, represents a defining chapter in Ankara's military modernization ambitions. Developed by Turkish Aerospace Industries, TAI, the Kaan is envisioned as a fifth-generation multi-role stealth fighter capable of performing both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions in contested environments. Its design takes inspiration from global stealth platforms, bearing a resemblance to the American F-22 and the South Korean KF-21. The Kaan is expected to feature advanced avionics, supercruise capability, internal weapons bays, and reduced radar cross-section, making it Turkey's answer to modern air superiority challenges. Although still in the prototype and testing phase, the Kaan signals Turkey's strategic pivot towards defense independence, especially after its strained ties with NATO allies and exclusion from the F-35 program. Meanwhile, the Israeli F-16I Sufa, meaning storm in Hebrew, stands as a symbol of Israel's ability to adapt, enhance, and dominate using modified Western platforms. Based on the F-16D Block 52, the Sufa is no ordinary fourth-generation fighter. It features conformal fuel tanks for extended range, Israeli-made avionics, helmet-mounted display systems, and sophisticated electronic warfare capabilities. The F-16I is the workhorse of the Israeli Air Force, flying critical missions in Syria, Gaza, and beyond. It has proven its worth in real combat, not only in terms of survivability but also through its precision strikes and ability to suppress air defenses. In many ways, the Sufa reflects Israel's doctrine of preemptive strike and technological superiority. When examining design philosophy, the Kaan and Sufa diverge significantly. The TF Kaan is being shaped from the ground up to evade enemy radar, dominate in electronic warfare environments, and integrate with modern digital battle networks. Its stealthy profile, angular lines, internal weapons carriage, and probable use of composite materials all serve a singular purpose: survivability in future peer-on-peer conflicts. In contrast, the F-16I Sufa, while featuring some stealth elements like radar-absorbent materials and electronic countermeasures, is not a stealth aircraft. Its strength lies in its adaptability, battlefield experience, and the integration of decades of Israeli combat intelligence into its systems. While the Kaan is theoretical in combat performance, the Sufa is a combat veteran with a deadly resume. From a propulsion standpoint, the TF Kaan's prototype is currently powered by General Electric F-110 engines, the same family that powers the F-16s. However, Turkey aims to replace them with an indigenous engine developed through national or joint programs. Once operational, the Kaan is expected to possess supercruise capabilities, allowing it to fly at supersonic speeds without afterburners, a critical trait in modern dogfighting and long-range interception. On the other hand, the F-16I Sufa uses the Pratt & Whitney F-100PW229 engine, providing excellent thrust and reliability. Though lacking supercruise, the Sufa compensates with superior agility and proven performance in hot and rugged combat environments. In avionics and situational awareness, the F-16I Sufa benefits from Israel's world-leading defense electronics industry. Equipped with Israeli mission computers, radar systems, and communication links, the Sufa is not only a fighter but also a node in Israel's network-centric warfare ecosystem. Pilots receive real-time data on enemy movements, threats, and targets, allowing them to react and strike faster. The TF Kaan, while not yet combat-tested, is expected to come with cutting-edge avionics, possibly including AESA radar, IRST sensors, AI-assisted target recognition, and secure data link systems. Turkey has announced intentions to integrate the Kaan into its broader drone and satellite architecture, potentially enabling manned-unmanned teaming, a feature the Sufa currently lacks. Weaponry is another domain where the contrast is sharp. The Sufa can carry a wide array of American and Israeli munitions, from DAMs and Spice precision-guided bombs to Python and Derby air-to-air missiles. It has been the delivery platform for some of Israel's most critical strategic missions, including deep penetration strikes against hardened targets. Its weapons flexibility and combat load are unmatched among F-16 variants. The Kaan is projected to carry a mix of Turkish-developed munitions, such as the SOM cruise missile, Göktagan and Bozdagan air-to-air missiles, and possibly hypersonic munitions in the future. With internal weapon bays for stealth missions and external hardpoints for larger payloads, the Kaan could emerge as a flexible and lethal asset once fully operational. The combat experience gap between the two cannot be overstated. Israel's F-16I Sufa has participated in numerous operations, neutralizing enemy air defenses, conducting air superiority patrols, and delivering surgical strikes. It has operated under real threat from Syrian S-300 and S-200 systems, showcasing its survivability and mission effectiveness. The TF Kaan, in contrast, remains in the development phase, with no combat record to speak of. However, Turkey's growing involvement in regional conflicts, including operations in Syria, Iraq, and Libya, could provide the TF Kaan with a real-world testing ground once it enters service. Strategically, both aircraft reflect their nation's defense priorities. For Israel, surrounded by hostile actors, the F-16I Sufa is a key enabler of deterrence through preemptive action and technological edge. It is a proven guardian of Israeli airspace and a tool for power projection across the Middle East. For Turkey, the Kaan is not just an aircraft but a national symbol of rising defense autonomy. It embodies Ankara's aspiration to be a top-tier military power and reduce reliance on U.S. or NATO assets. It is also a diplomatic tool, opening doors to export markets in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. On the global stage, the TF Kaan gives Turkey the potential to join a small group of nations with indigenous fifth-generation fighter capabilities, including the United States, China, and Russia. This could significantly alter Turkey's geopolitical clout, especially if the aircraft proves capable of matching its Western counterparts. The F-16I Sufa, although older in design, remains one of the most advanced fourth-generation fighters in active service and continues to evolve through upgrades. Its relevance is secured through real-world performance, seamless integration into Israeli doctrines, and constant modernization. There is also a cost factor to consider. The Sufa, being an upgraded version of an existing aircraft, represents cost-effective modernization. It combines known performance with enhanced survivability and precision. The Kaan, on the other hand, involves substantial R&D investment, long timelines, and technical uncertainty. While it holds the promise of future dominance, its path to maturity will be closely watched by friends and foes alike. In terms of regional implications, the emergence of the TF Kaan could challenge Israeli air superiority in the eastern Mediterranean and reshape power balances from the Balkans to the Persian Gulf. If exported, it might also offer a cheaper alternative to the F-35 for countries seeking stealth at a lower cost. Israel, however, maintains the advantage of being a part of the exclusive F-35 club and can always fall back on that edge if needed. The Sufa complements the F-35 rather than replacing it, whereas the Kaan seeks to fill that fifth-gen void for Turkey. When comparing Turkey's TF Kaan and Israel's F-16I Sufa, it's clear we're looking at two aircraft born out of entirely different eras, doctrines, and national ambitions. The Kaan, still in its early stages, represents futuristic intent, stealth supremacy, and indigenous technological pride. The Sufa, meanwhile, is a refined war machine, tested in fire and optimized for tactical dominance. While the Kaan might surpass the Sufa in stealth and sensor fusion when it becomes fully operational, the Sufa holds the undeniable edge of combat experience, tactical maturity, and integration within a broader multi-layered defense ecosystem. In the coming years, the real test will be whether Turkey can deliver on the promise of the TF Kaan not just as a prototype, but as a reliable, scalable, and export-worthy fighter. If successful, it could elevate Turkey's status as a major defense manufacturer. For now, though, the F-16I Sufa remains the more proven, reliable, and deadly platform, maintaining Israeli air dominance with every mission it flies. Only time will tell whether the sky belongs to the future stealth predator from Turkey or the seasoned storm from Israel. Thank you for watching Global Defense Zone. If you enjoyed this in-depth comparison between the Turkish TF Kaan and the Israeli F-16I Sufa, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow defense enthusiasts. Your engagement helps us grow and brings you more powerful content on the most advanced military technologies shaping the world today. Until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and keep watching Global Defense Zone, where global power meets defense strategy.